Modded. As usual, deadlines are the 13th of the month for upload on the 20th. Email any submissions with nice clear pictures and some reasonable detail, not too much, about the build to showmethemodded@gmail.com. Now, I had a fair few this time, so let's dive right in. And first up we have BlownNoNerf. And what he says he's got here, this is Helga. It's a stock Busby monorail modded with a zombie strike sledge flyer stock. The stock is very much jank, modded and held on with 2 lengths of Menard's yardstick, 2 3/4-inch Phillips head sheet metal screws, 1 zip tie with the square head of the zip tie placed so it sits right in the groove of my middle finger. Very comfortable, he says. And a load of orange electrical wrapped around the handle for a jank aesthetic and to cover my yardstick screws and zip ties. Well, that works and it looks gorgeous. Always love a pump shotgun. The way he's done the stock is really, really nifty. I like that. And with that, you've probably got your length you need, your proper length you need. Yeah, that's really well done. I'm impressed with that. Love the little shell holder on the side. Orange front for safety and all that sort of stuff. Looks really, really cool. I'll have to hunt up one of these Busbies. Okie dokie. Next up, this is BrianK. And what he says here, he doesn't give me a lot of information. He says, pictures of a modded BK2. FPS is somewhat improved without the occasional flaccid shot. Although there's still a big gap in FPS numbers, at least it's usable. Oh, okay. The original gasket head in black is usable, but the lube is pushed away. Performance declines. This eliminates that and prolongs service intervals. Oh, okay. I'm not actually quite sure what he's saying there. Seems to imply that without lube it actually works better, I think. Not really sure there. A couple of shots here of FPS numbers and that sort of thing. But other than that, I have no other information. It's very nice looking, very clean, safe, of course, being all the bright yellow and the orange tip. And just a picture of the inside. Looks like a pretty full-on insert kit he's got there. Does he mention a brand name? BK2, I'll have to look it up because that looks pretty heavy-duty engineering in there. Next up, we have a new one from somebody known, and listen carefully to the name. It's Darty based Dart. Okay, it's not what you think. And he says this is a doomsday prophecy, the result of my introduction to modding. It started life as my first build on a Retaliator, but over time took this as its true form. Currently it's a short dart dedicated work at prophecy with an MCX pump kit, all colour matched silver internals with expanded plunger tube, and has the highest tension spring I could secure at the time. I don't recall what, unfortunately. Okay. It has an integrated 4-string scar barrel that extends directly up to the vents in the muzzle device. As can be seen in the second image, the pump kit has been machined out of a free-floating barrel. The front side is a homage to the blaster's origin. A VFC front sight in which I replaced the original insert with one I fabricated from a cannibalised Sonic Green Recon CS6. And looks amazing under black light. Oh, okay. Get a nice little glow job going there. The paint job is done with vinyl dye, crisply delineated rails in black, and the body is done with spray and grey over a black base using a bit of lace with a cool skeleton. I see, with a cool skeleton design as an interference. So like a what do you call it? A mask. It's subtle, but you can see rib, spine, and pelvis. Oh, okay, I'll have to enlarge one of those photos so we can actually see it. That's a pretty cool idea. It is very nice, very neat, very modern looking too. Of course, no orange tip, so we have to be very careful with that. But there is a quick, easy solution. Instead of getting yourself a spare orange tip, and after you change it out, you just get an orange balloon, pull it over the end, cut off the end, you can still shoot, you've got an orange tip. There you go. But yes, this is gorgeous. Love it. Love the look of it. Very modern. There's a bit of the little stenciling he's done there. Yeah, nice stuff. Very, very nice stuff. Next up, we've got a couple from an old friend of mine, Gary A. Now, Gary sent these some months ago, but they got lost in my email system. They ended up somewhere completely different. The first is a proof of concept for merging a Recon Mark II with a fold-out style stock and an AWP barrel with an Asimov paint job. And the second is a long strike painted with a wood-look sci-fi style railgun. Okay. And that's all I have as a just display items and not cosplay. There's not much else I can tell you about them, except, as usual, Gary's done a perfect job modding and painting. And, you know, he is just so precise with his brushwork especially. Excellent work, Gary. Excellent work. Okie dokie. Next up. Now, this is Lucas S. And Luke, when I saw this one online, Luke, he just blew me away. This is gorgeous. This is what he says is a Select Fire N7 Banshee K powered rapid strike with an N-Strike hollow half dart kit. Hope you like it. I don't like it. I love it. It's gorgeous. The paint is brilliant. I love the way he's applied it. Not like I would follow contours and lines and try and pick out bits. He just said, I want white here, I want red here, and the rest is silver and black. That's it. And it just works. It really, really works. Okay, no orange tip. Got to be careful playing with it. But other than that, it's gorgeous. Short dart kit too. Got to get around to doing one of those one day. But as you can see inside, it's pretty hot, heavy duty stuff in there. And he's just done such a lovely job. And even the background he's chose to put his piece on makes it stand out so you can actually see it without it blending in. So try and remember that contrasting background, even just a piece of paper or an old piece of styrofoam packing, just so you can see what you're doing. Okay, next up we've got Papa Bludgeon. And I know I've said this guy's crazy before, and he's not really crazy. I do know for a fact he's in a home for the mentally fatigued. Let me just read you what he said. It's a letter in purple crayon, and he says, it's Papa Bludgeon here. This is a tactical car door. The blaster was my entry for Merge Masters 2025, and it's my take on the XM29. A weapon prototype failed because it was too heavy, too reliant on advanced technology, and technically a war crime. Is there any surprise he decided to use this as a base? The base blasters were a Barricade and a Thunderhawk. Oh yes, that automatically pops into mind. Those two go together. The Barricade was modded to take a Talon mags and 3S LiPo. Okay, I can't think of a more complex thing to do at this point. But anyway, the Thunderhawk was then gutted and designed a fly core that can take full-size mega. This blaster flies from a single trigger, as I worked in a baffling design choice from the MX-29, flicking the switch to fire K1 short darts while flicking it to fire HE mega darts. While it's technically capable of functioning as two separate blasters, it's such a pain that I'm leaving them combined. I've got little free time on my hands, I wonder why. So I'm going to make a second blaster for Merge Masters. It's very on brand for me. Okay. I really don't know what to say. I love what he does, and when I got another email from him, I thought, okay, it'll be one of his little, hand pistols ground out and this added or that out. I was not expecting this Frankenstein of a thing. And the amount of effort he's gone to is just mind-boggling. And all that aside, all my jokes aside, he just does some wonderful works. Crazy, weird, always pushing the envelope. I'm looking forward with interest and not a little fear to what's coming next. Nicely done, mate. In a complete change of pace, we've got one here from a young fellow from Canada. I've been featuring him before. His name's Roscar. He says he's from Canada, and it says he's 10. And this is a stock right recon with a Raven to stock and a front of a long strike and an underslung Maverick. Okay, looks like we've got another up-and-coming Papa Bludgeon on our hands here. The Maverick has many more air restrictor removals. The Maverick has the air restrictors removed and made it so the cylinder drops out further. Oh, okay. It's called the Raycon CS12. It took me 3 days to finish. and I made it for a Halloween costume and for fun. That's really it. He actually has a YouTube channel which you can check out. I'll put a link below. He sent me a movie, but unfortunately the movie is somewhat badly corrupted. You can't make out much in it. So take a look at his YouTube channel and get a little bit of inspiration. Nicely done, mate. Okie dokie. Last up, we've got one from RJ, and he said, this is a 3D blaster from Cobalt Designs with Halcyon wheels, drone motors, and an integral B car inside, and access to the inner workings via captive pins. Oh, very nice. I like that. It is select fire with spirit programming using a solenoid pusher. Oh my God. This high tech, anybody? My goodness, I thought, I've been building this, putting this movie together, looking at this thing, thinking, where's the pump? And it's a flywheel. It's all that sort. Oh God, it's gorgeous too. It's absolutely gorgeous. Some of the things, even the hexagon pattern in the relief detail, it's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Somebody tell me where I can get one of these. This is amazing. Okay. All right, guys, that's it for this week. Fair few this week. A couple featured here sent multiple copies, which I'll save for the future movies. And yeah, that'll be it for today. Okay, guys, thanks for joining me, and keep on modding. See you soon. Bye-bye.